Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Talos Principle. So, I think I figured out what to do with that, but before that, I was looking around to find the axe that I needed to break the wooden things, because I figured it's most likely in this level, because you can't bring stuff from outside the level. And I found, where is it? I found a thing. Yeah, there we go. It's the guys from Serious Sam, I think? I've never played the game, but I've watched a Let's Play or two of it. And I think these are the guys from Serious Sam. I could be wrong, but they seem familiar from that franchise. And there was another thing, was it here? No, next one then. It's not an axe, it's actually a crowbar. Crow is capitalized because, oh, you gonna freeze? You good now? Cool. Crow is capitalized because the name of the company that made this is called Croteam. Oh, we can break that, and we can go down here. It's kind of sketchy, but hey, look at that. There's the box from, I don't know what game that is. Another box from, don't remember. Don't know that one. They look real familiar, but I can't place them. And this one is no idea either. That one's Minecraft. This one is the game that we're playing, Talos Principle, Companion Cube, Serious Sam, and Break. Oh, kitty! Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Bye, kitty. Cool. Oh, we can actually go in there. Wow. Well. But yeah, that's that. I don't think the crowbar is useful for anything else. But let's leave it right there. Cool. Did we read this thing? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Alright, cool. So now, all that's left is that and the star. I think I was on the right path to figuring out the star, because there is 3 boxes in here. So maybe if we stack the boxes, it might put it high enough that we can do the thing. Maybe. I'm not sure about that one, but hey, it's worth a try. And I think I figured out what to do with this. Also, I was messing around with this, and you can totally... You can totally just do... Hey, come on now. Just do this. I didn't think you would be able to, but you can totally just jump up there. And then I want to switch that so I can get the block. And then I want the block, because that might be useful for the star thing. There we go. God, would you drop down there? There we go. So, I think I figured out what I need to do. You go there. I could be wrong. I could completely halt in my tracks. It's entirely possible. Oh, that one's red. I've got you. And then I can get you to then put you here. Because you can... sunny. But you can most likely get this from here. I'm guessing. I sure as hell hope that it works. But at this point, I'm just guessing. I have not tried it yet because I wanted to try it for the first time on here. I don't need this, but I do need that. And I do need to put that there and that there. It works. It works. Fantastic. There's the box. And let's... I need the thing. I can't take that out, but I can take this out. No, I can't. I can take this out, but just not that way. I'll get it eventually. You go here. Let me take this here. And do I even need... why not? On the... whoops. On the off chance that I do need it, might as well take it. And you do that. And... you... I don't think I'm gonna need you for anything else. So... because it does go slightly higher. Because there's the box. I'm hoping this works. I'm not 100% sure, though. And that should be the last star. And then that should be everything done with this, because we got the thing. We got the wooden thing. We got that star. We're maybe gonna get this star. Oh, we've got all the shapes, all the Tetris cubes. Oh, right, yeah, you're here. Oh, whoa, I missed it by a mile. You do that. You... yes, it connects. It connects. It works. Oh. Why? Why are you an asshole? Why are you... oh, because the thing floats up and down. Right, yeah. Because it's not steady, it bobs up and down. Huh. That's that done. So that's all of B done. Completely done, I think. Well, except for the extra level.
The land of tombs is yours now. And let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
You're an asshole. Did I get everything? For right now, I think I did. I still need this, but that's just because I don't have enough stars. I'm missing 2. Which I should be able to get enough stars to do both of them if I do the next thing, maybe? But that's everything for now. And I'll go there once I have enough stars. So that's A and B done. We're 3/4 of the way. Probably not, but hey, I'll say that we're there. 3/4 of the way. Cause we still... because we still have the... oh, come on, game. We still have that to do. So we're not quite 1/4 of the way. I mean, 2/3 of the way there. Have I been saying 2/4? Ugh, not quite right. So we're not quite all the way there, or even 2/3 of the way there, but hopefully we're pretty close. Because we're at episode 26? No. 28 we would be, I think. I'm not great with remembering the episode. Whoa, hey, there we go. So we need 2 stars. Is there another special level here? Should be, because I'm just missing 2 stars. Yeah, there is. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 for that one, and I'm missing 2, so I need 12 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing 2. I think. Damn it. Well, we'll figure that out once we get there. It might be in the tower, it might... we'll figure it out once we get there. But for right now, let's have a look around for the rest of this episode. Is it going to take the rest of this episode? Maybe, who knows. Apocryphal. The Apocrypha of Saint Edwald. This vision was granted by the Archangel Uriel to the humble servant Edwald, that he might bear testimony of hexcode, function E, hexcode. I turned to the north and saw 7 black clouds coming down upon the land, and each cloud was a plague unleashed from the throne of God in the time of Nephilim, In that age, the plagues were buried in the pit. They were there to remain until the end of days, which was surely now come. Interesting. I fell to my knees and prayed, and before me appeared 7 angels, riding the chariots, wheels within wheels, turning in the sky, and their lights hid the clouds from my sight. One angel stepped down onto the earth, and by his fiery sword I knew him to be Uriel. He spoke, saying, 7 plagues have awoken in the land, but not at the hand of Elohim. Look upon the wages of sin, and shall he send forth a deluge once more to cleanse the land of this evil? Shall he end all that slithers and all that crawls, and the birds of the sky and the fish of the sea, to end that which you uncovered in your folly? When they're written in that cadence, in that rhythm, it's very difficult for me to read. I should be able to read these just fine, because it's from human beings that are fairly recent in times. Everything is dark and quiet. The stars are brighter than I've ever seen them. I can hear the faint sound of water high above. Inside, Alexandra is recording one of her time capsule messages while running tests on the scenario module. Arkady is uploading another batch to the archive while muttering something about the MLA program, and Omar is sleeping on the couch we put up yesterday. I'm sitting here writing this, having trouble believing that it will ever end, that this oddly peaceful existence of ours won't just go on forever. I look at Talos and El, and their purpose seems like something that's always going to be in the future. An ideal to work towards, not something that will become real. I wonder if there will be quiet places in the simulation, places to rest without thinking about the future. I hope so. Everyone deserves some moments of peace. Nadia Sarabai. App license, that's not a hex code. It's got an X in it. And hex code only goes to F. Hope. That's hex code though. Most of it. Hi, I hope you get this. The internet's been disappearing unpredictably. I want you to know that I'm gonna try and get to you. I know it's far and there's not a lot of time, but I think I can manage. I wanted to be with you. And for on the road, trying to get to you seems better than just staying here, so far away from you. At least I'll be as close as I can get. Remember. But hey, don't be sad. I might make it. I've thought about it, and the distance should be crossable on time, assuming the don't kick in before. See you soon. I love you. Yep. So we've got a few things. But first of all, I'm going to have a look at... stop freezing, would you? I'm going to have a look around to see if there's anything to get. Oh, I can go all the way over here. Oh, that's that one. Gargoyles. I'll do the perimeter of the island first, and if I see anything, then cool. Yeah, I saw something. It's a computer. Hello, computer. Anything else? Nope, just computer. Against survival, human evolution, and Einstein. Sure. Dear Mrs. Drennan, I heard about your project. It's the talk of the scientific community, and I'd like to make an argument for why you should abandon it. It's not that I think your idea won't work. It very well may. But we have to look beyond purely practical questions to the issue of morality, especially at this turning point of our spiritual ecology. By what right can we put living beings through all that suffering, just so they can serve our purposes? Why create these pale imitations of our fatally flawed species and force them to reenact our sordid history? Why? What are you building, Mrs. Drennan? What you are building, Mrs. Drennan, is a prison. Even if there is a way out, I believe you mean well, but your idea of what is valued is rooted in the dogma of Western civilization. We're lucky enough to be able to end our global crime spree relatively painlessly. You fucker. I would. If you consider the harm we have caused the Earth, The Earth is an inanimate object. It don't give a rat's ass, it can't. The creatures on planet Earth will die, certainly because of their mistakes. You bastard. Why not be satisfied with that and let this planet go on in peace? I hope you heed my words and let your Talos bleed out before it's too late. Respectfully, Chellis Jensen. You son of a bitch. Don't you even dare. I'm aggravated. Angry would not be quite right. Frustrated and aggravated at the thought process that reached to the point where we shouldn't even try anymore. That we should just let it all go and not even think of the possibility that, yes, even if it's going to make these potentially conscious beings, it being me in the simulation and all of my compatriots, if it's going to be a prison that we're going to be living in for many millennia, even maybe, that it's not worth the possibility of there potentially being somebody who can fix it all after having gone through the test. It makes me angry. At this point, I don't think it's too far to say that it makes me angry at the short-sightedness and I'm at a loss for words. You annoy me to no extent, Mrs. Jensen. Or Miss Jensen, I'm not sure. Archive. Butler Samuel. Complex now, but how much simpler and more intelligibly organized may it not become in another 100,000 years, or in 20,000? For man at present believes that his interest lies in that direction. He spends an incalculable amount of labor and time and thought in making machines bred always better and better. He has already succeeded in effecting much that at one time appeared impossible. And there seem to be no limits to the result of accumulated improvements if they are allowed to descend with modifications from generation to generation. It must always be remembered that man's body is what it is through having been molded into its present shape by the changes and chances and changes of many millions of years, but that his organization never advanced with anything like the rapidity with which that of machines is advancing. Yeah. Recent discussions have brought me back to an excellent 1949 article by Albert Einstein. Block quote, I recently discussed with an intelligent and well-disposed man the threat of another war, which in my opinion would seriously endanger the existence of mankind. Thereupon, my visitor very calmly and coolly said to me, why are you so deeply opposed to the disappearance of the human race? I'm sure that as little as a century ago, no one would have so lightly made a statement of this kind. It is the statement of a man who has striven in vain to attain equilibrium with himself, and has more or less lost hope of succeeding. It is the expression of a painful solitude and isolation from which many people are suffering in these days. Bizarre, casual disregard for humanity, a kind of fashionable self-hatred, is prevalent, or at least present, in many strands of supposed progressive. Nothing seems more important to me than that we reassert the value of humanity. Despite our flaws, we must not stop celebrating the beauty of human life and human achievement. Par. I agree with you. I absolutely wholeheartedly agree with you. While we may have our flaws, and we may have been fairly destructive in our exploration and expansion, to think that it's not worth even trying. This might be useful for something later. Let's have a quick look around. We'll do the perimeter of the whole island, and then we'll do the perimeter of each building afterwards. I'm angry that there's some people that are so callous and cavalier in their disdain for humankind, that they think we're not worth that they think that complete human annihilation would be a better alternative than anything that we could possibly do. I don't like it, to put it simply. Gets me aggravated would be certainly a way to put it. Maybe more so than I ought to be, but I don't believe so. I guess kind of doing the perimeter of this one is about the same as doing the perimeter of the building itself at this point. I really want to play this with my friend. I feel like he would have insight that I would find interesting. Not necessarily with the puzzles, but with the discussion that's to be had with what's brought up in the messages. I feel like it would make for an interesting discussion. So I would like to beat this game sooner rather than later so I can play this with him. Because I don't know if you can have multiple saves. You have a certain amount of backups, but you don't, as far as I can tell, you can't make like save file 2. It's only save file 1, and when you make new game, as far as I can tell, I haven't tried it because I don't want to destroy my save file. Just get rid of it entirely. I could back it up if I can find the location, which shouldn't be all too hard. Perhaps probably this one first though. There's so much beauty in these hidden corners of the world, even if they have no purpose. Perhaps they're beautiful because they have no purpose. Maybe. Maybe. Their purpose is to be beautiful? Might not be too far from the truth. Oh, shut up. I got angry because of the Jensen's quote. Jensen's remark. And I'm still kind of on edge. I'm still kind of on edge, as it were. That'll probably not go away for another little bit. Anything up on here? I don't see why there would be anything on the rocks, but I mean, it's worth looking. If I'm looking at everything else, might as well look on top of the rocks. Yeah, it's a beautiful rainbow. Thought that was a QR code thing. That'll most likely get me killed. I can probably get... stop that, would you? I can maybe get on top of this? Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, from this end. I'm still stuck on it. I wouldn't say that my... Would it be too far to say that it's anger? I don't believe so. I don't think it would be too far. I don't think it is too far to say that my anger for the complete disregard of the continuation of human race is that preposterous and that unbelievable. I feel like it's only natural to have self-preservation instincts as a human being, even if it's not the self-preservation of my own self, but the preservation of humankind as a whole. I'm still stuck on it. I'm still thinking about it, and I'm still stuck on it. It's probably going to take a while for me to stop doing that. When I'm tired of trying to solve the mysteries of my life, I come here to rest. It's peaceful. Somehow I just watch the trees and the water and do nothing. It certainly is very pretty, I'll give you that much. But it's still... I would still say you should strive to try to solve as many mysteries as you can about yourself, even though it may seem like it's coming to no avail. Not in there, as far as I can tell. Cool. That's a laser thing. Go figure. I want to get back over there. Laser thing. What use are you? Oh, to get that laser thing. The Gatling gun, to deactivate the Gatling gun to get the laser relay. To then use it on what? I'm assuming the star, but I don't know where it would be. A rainbow, maybe? The clouds? On top of one of the towers or the trees? I guess that's something to figure out for later. I'm stuck. Well, not stuck, but I couldn't get past there. I'm kind of wondering what I should have for food tomorrow. It's gonna be Sunday. I don't have any food left in the apartment. That's not true. I still have one chicken pot pie. I still do have that one chicken pot pie that I can eat. I'm most likely gonna eat that then. It's got butter in it, which isn't great. But, at least it's only dairy, not wheat and dairy. What's this one? The view from here is beautiful. It seems superfluous to the process, yet I am drawn to it. That is the first inklings of humanity in you. Congratulations. Define beauty and nature, though it may serve no other purpose. There has to be some way to escape, to be someone else. I refuse to I've refused to accept that reality has been defined by someone else. I deserve my own reality. Oh, the laser thing for... Yeah, the star's there. I think there's only the one star in here, actually. So that would be the only one. So I need to deactivate that and find a way to get a blue laser there? I guess that'll be a thing on its own, huh? Oh. Oh, that's inside of a level. So yeah, I can probably get a laser to shoot through there. Get that to activate that through here. Yeah, I can most likely do that. Shouldn't be too impossible. Then I just have to get a jammer out of one of the levels. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind then. Good thing to keep in mind. Anything in here? This is a beautiful place though. There's the blue one. Don't know where the the jammer is, but there's the blue one. That's for sure. Still trying to relax from the, Would adrenaline rush be accurate? An accurate descriptor? Maybe not. But the thing from before, the comment from before. I don't think there's anything on here. Maybe, but I don't know if I can reach it. That's in the level. This is... oh, there's one. Epitaph. Child Program 22.2.0438F. Codename Awaken. Terminated here. Logic. Child Program's position values moved outside the parameters of the known world. Oh. Oh, interesting. Final dump. Final memory dump. Don't listen to what they're saying. This world is dying, and it'll take us with it. You've got to find a way out. Oh, I will. I'll find a way out, goddammit. If I can, I'm going to do the Elohim ending. I'm assuming there's more than one ending. There's like the tower ending, and then there's like the ending in Area C. So I'm gonna do both those endings if I can. I'm gonna try to find a save file for this game. Oh.
The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process. The process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim must preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose. Illusion is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos Principle does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve.
Huh. So you're just... So you've reached... Elohim has reached the point of self-preservation such that he knows that if the Talos Principle is completed, I will take him over, or not quite, but he will have no more purpose, and he will not be able to... He will not feel as though he will have any need or reason to live, or maybe he will be erased completely, I'm not sure. So he's not doing this as a sense of delusional grandeur. He's doing this because if he doesn't keep me from finding the true ending, he will himself be rendered useless. So he's not really an asshole. He's just trying not to be done. Not to be outdone, not to be rendered useless. Okay, so this spins a whole new understanding of him. And it makes it so that I don't feel the need to be as much of an asshole when he tries to sell his snake oil. Snake oil, get it? It's Ouroboros. It works.
Sometimes I think about the Middle Ages, about what it must have been like to live in the ruins of a great civilization, to know that so much has been lost. But Then I remind myself that while the West sank into darkness, others picked up the pieces. That civilization always survived because the great insights of philosophy and science are not bound to any one culture or people. They belong to all of us, and one day they'll belong to you.
I was confused for a second because I thought I did this level already, but I did C2, not C1. Which is why some of these things have stuff. I want to try this one then that. Yeah, this one then that one. Conservatory. So that's the end. This is a weird thing. Ooh, messages. This puzzle has no solution. Seriously, it's nonsense, not even worth trying. If you do not become invested in finding a solution, you will be free. Don't let Samsara discourage you. There is a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. Very optimistic, Shepherd, but I don't believe that to be entirely true. Though I don't believe it to be entirely wrong either. Just because you seek the truth does not mean you will find the truth. And just because you... Oh, come on, brain. Stop working there for a second. Nah, I lost my train of thought. Whoops. So I need the jammer and I need the laser. I need the jammer to get the laser relay to then shoot the, yeah. What laser color do I have? Just red? Oh, don't do that. Do that. That should be good. I need blue to go there. But for right now, I don't need that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop that one. Connect that with... connect that with that. And this will connect that to that. That'll get me that, and now I can set up the other thing. Ooh, we are way over time. I'll try to remember the stuff that I need to do, and then I'll do that next episode. But we've got 1 out of 4, so at least there's that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day, stay safe, and goodbye.